Good evening. Government officials say the resignation of Executive Council member Cheung will have little impact on the work of the administration. Meanwhile, the Secretary for Development is working to find a replacement for Cheung as chairman of the Urban Renewal Authority. Joao da Silva has that story.
After announcing his resignation from all public service posts, Cheung is refusing to talk to the media. Journalists waited for him outside his apartment in Repulse Bay all morning, but to no avail. Cheung quit his positions as a member of the Executive Council, chairman of the Urban Renewal Authority, and 3 other public bodies yesterday. At the same time, the Police Commercial Crime Bureau invited him to help in the investigation into a case involving Hong Kong Mercantile Exchange, of which Cheung is the chairman. Commenting on Cheung's resignation, Secretary for Transport and Housing, Anthony Cheung, says he believes the impact will be negligible. He says Cheung's department from the Long-Term Housing Strategy Steering Committee will not affect that body's work. Meanwhile, Secretary for Development Paul Chan says he was not aware of Cheung's financial situation when the government renewed his mandate as head of the Urban Renewal Authority earlier this month. He added that the government is already looking for a replacement.
We are in the process of identifying a suitable replacement. When we identify such a candidate and go through our internal procedures, we would make the announcement at an appropriate time.
Chan also said that Cheung's resignation will not affect URA operations in the short term, a situation that would change if the government failed to replace him by year's end.
Although C.Y. Leung's administration is now looking to move forward, there are some in government who admit Cheung's resignation was a blow to the team's morale.
Secretary for Food and Health Ko Wing-man says this will affect the administration, but he believes as long as the government goes on working together, it will be able to overcome this situation. In the same line, Ng Hong Moon, a former National People's Congress deputy, says the resignation will inevitably affect the government, pointing to the fact that Cheung was Leung Chun-ying's top aide in the run-up to his election. Ng says Cheung was very close to the chief executive. In a short statement last night, Cheung reaffirmed that he had never done anything against the law, but had decided to resign in order to prevent the ongoing police probe from having a negative impact on the bodies in which he was serving. Joao da Silva, TVB News.